India generates almost 20% of world's data, but we host less than 2% of world's data centers capacity. That is like being a factory that produces oceans of information but storing the buckets in someone else's house. Today, we will going to break down why data centers are assets to a nation, why we must urgently build and own our own data centers, and why this isn't just a tech problem anymore. It's an economic, national, and strategic priority. Hello everyone, my name is Ravish and we welcome you to TalNurture's professional learning series where we help you to grow as a leader, builder, and thinker. Before we go deeper, let's zoom out for a moment and understand what a data center actually is. A data center is a specialized facility that houses thousands of servers, storage system, and networking equipment, all designed to process, store, and distribute digital information securely. Every time you make a UPI payment, stream a movie, upload a document to a cloud, or scroll your social media, your data passes through one or the more data centers. Think of it like this. If internet is a city, then data centers are like power plants, supplying the electricity that keeps everything running. These buildings have redundancy of power backups to prevent downtime, advanced cooling system to prevent overheating, and high-end cybersecurity and firewalls to protect against the breaches. Also, the continuous monitoring and the automation system to keep the operation smooth. In short, a data center is a digital brain of a nation. If the data center stops, the internet around it slows, freezes, or even collapsed. India is one of the world's fastest growing digital economies. Mobile internet, cloud computing, UPI, OTT platform, and all the AI tools, everything is exploding at once. Industry research shows that India's data center market was expected to touch 10 billion US dollars by the end of 2025 and surge past 21 billion US dollars by 2030. But here's a twist. Even though we are one of the biggest creator of the data on the planet, we have built only tiny fractions of global data centers capacity. And because of this gap, for many years, Indian companies had no choice but to host their data abroad. That led to a higher latency, compliance headache, and some uncomfortable security questions. Now, the big question, why does India needs its own data center? Here are the four major reasons which we're going to understand why. Number one, data sovereignty and trust. Data is new oil, the new gold, and the new weapon wrapped it in a one. When sensitive financial, government, telecom, or citizen data is hosted abroad, we lose control, risk arises, compliance become a maze. Think about this. If your Aadhaar data, bank transaction, or even the UPI payment history were stored in a server outside India, that means another country's law might technically govern how the data is accessed or protected. That's not just a privacy risk, it's a national security concern. Domestic data centers act like a national vault, giving India control, faster access, and clear regulation. Number two, the economic and the operational scales. India is now the digital supergenerator, but without enough domestic capacity, company faces higher cloud bills, lower response time, growth limitation, heavy dependency on the foreign infrastructure. Local data center reduces the cost, improves speed, and strengthens the entire digital economy. Number third, innovation and competitiveness. In today's world, infrastructure decides competitiveness. Artificial intelligence, IoTs, autonomous system, and edge computing needed GPU with dense rack, low latency, advanced cooling, and higher interconnectivity. If India does not build modern infrastructure, innovation will gonna slow down, startup will gonna start struggling, and business hit bottleneck. Point number four, job, talent, and ecosystem growth. A data center isn't just a room full of servers. It's an entire ecosystem which involves electrical engineering, cooling system, energy management, cybersecurity, operations, automations, and the most important one, skilled staffing. Domestic capacity means domestic employment. Thousands of high skills jobs instead of letting the talent pipeline leak overseas. India's push for domestic data center isn't just about building giants with blinking lights. It's about sovereignty, speed, security, jobs, innovation, and the ability to lead instead to follow. For India to become a true digital powerhouse, it must control the very foundation that holds its own data locally. And for the profession, the lesson is simple: infrastructure shapes destiny. This was TalNurture's professional study by me, Ravish. If you found this useful, please join me every week as we break down powerful businesses insight that helps you to grow as a leader, builder, and thinker. Thank you.